Hey guys, I'm Chris, and today we have an episode with Grandma, but you guys haven't met this guy yet, so I thought I'd bring him on to just introduce himself and maybe tell you a bit about what he's going to bring to the channel, what he's going to bring to the show, and then he will introduce Grandma, who's going to read us a story. So, take it over.
Oh, what am I doing?
Well, Grandpa, you remember?
Oh, yeah, I'm part of the show.
Yes, you are. I haven't met you yet.
Hi, guys, I'm Grantha.
And what are you going to be doing on this show?
Well, I have lots of stories about my life.
What kind of stories?
Well, I'm gonna teach kids about morals and values and being kind and life lessons.
Very good. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I have a lot of stories to share.
Good. So this show, we're not going to have you tell any stories yet. We got to kind of come up with what we're going to have you share about first. But you'll be on the channel soon.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. So today, do you remember what's happening?
Oh, yeah. Grandma is gonna read a story.
Yes. And what story is Grandma going to read?
I think she said Little Red Riding Hood.
That's a pretty fun story. Have you read that one?
Yeah, that's with the three bears.
Yes. Okay, well, we don't want to give anything away, right?
No, I don't want to ruin it.
Okay. So I guess we'll get you back soon to tell some stories.
Okay.
And right now we're gonna get Grandma on here to read a story.
Okay.
So do you want to bring her out?
Yeah. Hello? Grandma, do you hear me?
Well, she's just over there. She can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, kids, today we have a really fun story for you. Grandma is gonna read about Little Red Riding Hood.
Hey.
Yeah.
I don't think Little Red Riding Hood is about the three bears. I think that's Goldilocks.
Oh, yeah, it is. Little Red Riding Hood is about her grandma and the wolf.
Yes, that's what it is. I kind of forgot too.
Well, I guess we'll find out soon when Grandma reads.
All right, well, thank you for coming on, Grandpa, and introducing yourself, and we will see you again soon.
Okay, goodbye, kids.
And we are back. This time we are here with Grandma.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hi, Grandma. How are you doing?
I'm good. I was just making cookies.
Making cookies? How are they?
Well, they're still cooking.
What kind of cookies are you making?
Chocolate chip.
That's my favorite.
I know, dear. That's why I'm making them for you.
That's so kind of you. So are you happy to be back?
Yeah, is it time to read a story?
Yes, it is. And you remember reading last time?
Yeah, we read Cinderella, dear.
We did.
Did the kids like that?
They did. You know what we're going to do this time? It's going to be a little bit better.
Oh, how so?
Well, this time we're going to have images come up on the screen. So as they're following along, listening to the story, they'll get some visuals too.
Oh, that sounds great, dear.
All right. So what are we going to read today, Grandma?
Little Red Riding Hood.
Okay, and we got the microphone all set up so everybody can hear you well.
Oh, good.
Okay. You want to get started?
Yeah.
All right. So, just like the last time, you just read. I will follow along so I can practice my reading, but I'll be listening to you.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Do I have to stand or do I have to talk in it like this?
No, you don't have to talk close. You can just sit back and relax, enjoy yourself.
And it'll still hear me?
Yes, it will.
Okay, dear.
You ready?
Yeah. Little Red Riding Hood. In a small town next to a large forest, there lived a little girl. She was called Little Red Riding Hood.
Good.
She was called that because she had the cape her grandmother had made for her.
Oh, a cape. What's that?
Kinda like a shawl.
Okay.
One day, Red Riding Hood's mother said, "Grandmother is sick." "Oh no."
That's okay.
"Take her a threshed basket of goodies. Just be sure to stay on the path." Little Red Riding Hood soon forgot Mother's warning. She wandered off the path and immediately met a wolf. Oh dear.
A wolf?
Yeah.
Do wolves scare you?
Well, if I'm alone in a forest, yeah.
Okay.
"Where are you going, little girl?" asked the wolf. "What do you have in the basket?" "I am going to visit my grandmother," said Little Red Riding Hood, "who is sick. I am taking her a basket of treats." "Tell me, do you have threshed strawberries in your basket?" asked the wolf. "No," admitted Little Red Riding Hood, "but my grandmother loves strawberries. I will run and pick some right now." "You can leave your basket with me," said the wolf. "I'd be happy to watch it while you are gone." "No, thank you," said Little Red Riding Hood. "I need it so I can carry the strawberries." The wolf watched Little Red Riding Hood hurry away. While Little Red Riding Hood was off collecting berries, the wolf came up with a plan and quickly scurried about the forest. "I see you do not have flowers for your grandmother."
Flowers?
"Yeah, flowers for Grandma."
Okay. Do you like flowers?
"I do. They smell really nice."
Good.
When the wolf noticed that Little Red Riding Hood did not have any flowers, he said, "I had just picked this bouquet for my own grandmother. I suggest you pick one too." Little Red Riding Hood thought that was a good idea, but as she began to search for flowers, she was too distracted to notice the wolf run off in the direction of grandmother's house. I wonder what that wolf is doing.
No idea. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, it'll probably say. Little Red Riding Hood gathered her bouquet of flowers and skipped off to deliver her gifts. At the same time, the wolf sneaked into grandmother's house. He frightened her so greatly that she ran right out the front door. Then the wolf dressed in one of grandmother's nightgowns. He put on a sleeping bonnet and slipped into grandmother's comfortable bed to wait for Little Red Riding Hood. "What's he doing that for?"
I guess we'll find out.
Okay. The wolf did not have to wait long. In a moment, he heard the front door open. "Hello, grandmother," called Little Red Riding Hood. "I brought you a basket of goodies from Mother and me."
That was nice of her.
"Yes, it was, dear." "Thank you, dear," said the wolf with a disguised voice. "That is most kind of you. I am feeling better now. Your basket of goodies certainly smells delicious. Please come closer and give me some news from the village." Little Red Riding Hood stepped closer to the bed, but something seemed different. Her grandmother looked very strange. "That's 'cause it's the wolf."
Yes, that's exactly why.
The girl was surprised to see that her grandmother's eyes looked much larger than she remembered. "I think she knows."
Well, she might have an idea.
"Why, grandmother," said Little Red Riding Hood, "what big eyes you have." The wolf blinked, trying to hide them from her. "All the better to see you with, my dear." As the wolf shifted in the bed to hide his eyes, the bonnet slid from his head. "Why, grandmother," said Little Red Riding Hood, "what big ears you have." "All the better to hear you with, my dear," said the wolf as he fixed the bonnet, letting the color slip from his face. "Why, grandmother," said Little Red Riding Hood, "what big teeth you have." "All the better to eat you with," cried the wolf. With that, Little Red Riding Hood let out a scream, "Ah!" and ran from the room. The wolf gave chase with hunger in his eyes. "Stop!" cried a loud voice. Little Red Riding Hood looked up to see a woodcutter holding his axe in the air. "Hey, can you fix my leg?"
Sure, just a second here. Is that better?
"Yeah, that feels better."
Okay, and your hands are good?
"Yes."
Okay. So the woodcutter was holding his axe in the air.
"Yes." He reached for the wolf and grabbed him by the tail. Then the woodcutter carried the wolf into the forest. Grandmother came running up to Little Red Riding Hood. She had been hiding in the garden shed. "Grandmother, I am so glad you're safe," cried Little Red Riding Hood. "I was worried that the wolf had eaten you."
Ooh, scary, hey?
"Oh, that's very scary, dear." Grandmother gave Little Red Riding Hood a great big hug as the woodcutter came out of the woods. "I do not think that wolf will give you trouble again," he said, adjusting his cap. "Thank you," said Grandmother. "Won't you please join us for a snack?" The woodcutter, Little Red Riding Hood, and Grandmother sat and enjoyed the basket of delicious goodies. Now, when Red Riding Hood visits her grandmother, she is careful to stay on the path.
That's the end.
Well, that's a good story, isn't it, dear?
It was a good story. So what did we learn?
Always listen to your parents because they love you and they care about you.
That's right. That is kind of the moral of the story.
Yeah, she needs to stay on the path because there's lots of dangers out there.
Yes. Can you think of kind of a modern version of reasons you would listen to your parents?
Well, stay on the sidewalk, not the road, because there's cars and that can be dangerous.
That's a good example.
Yeah, and if you do have to go on the road, make sure you look both ways before you cross.
Very good. I'm glad that you're sharing some of those lessons with us.
Oh, yes, dear. I care very much about you and the kids watching, and I want everybody to be safe.
Very good. Thank you, Grandma. That's very, very kind of you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Did you like the story, dear?
I really did like the story. Thank you.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
All right. So I think that's all we are going to do for today.
Okay, kids. I hope you enjoyed the story, and if you have one that you want to hear, just leave it in the comments, and I'll try to find it and read it for you.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, Grandma. I hope that you have a great rest of your day.
Uh-oh, I smell the cookies. I think they're ready.
Okay, well, we better let you get back to those cookies, and we'll see you again soon, right?
Yeah, I hope so. I'll be back soon. See you later, kids. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, see you guys later. Take care.